Let's take a look at the new modified Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya. Now just 14 turns and back to its original layout. It's gonna be fun. Out of the last corner then, and boot it hard. Continue with the power as you approach the DRS zone. 8th gear maximum as you hurtle down towards turn number 1. It's the longest run down to the first corner on the calendar, so make sure to pick your braking spots early. Down into 3rd gear, hug the inside 2 curves with a quick flick as well. Then a long sweeping right-hander into turn 3 at Renault. Repsol is turn 4 as well. You'd be surprised how much it comes uphill. Brake down all the way, 4th gear, hug the inside line, then gradually on the accelerator as you come down towards the Seat corner. Back down again into 2nd gear, hug the inside curb, back on the power gently as you go onto the bridge as well. 7 and 8 chicane sweeps in as well, flick the car in, first to the right, then the left again, now back up as well. Right-hander coming through into turn 9 at Campsa. Now, turn number 10 is back to how it used to be from a couple of years ago, you might remember as well, creating a new, interesting final sector. Sweeps it back into how it was in the old days as well, and instead of the funny chicane at 13, 14, 15, it's now just one sweeping long loop. Take the exit curve full throttle, power into New Holland at much more speed, DRS comes up quicker, it should be about 2 to 3 seconds a lap faster, and that is a lap of the new Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya.
Oh yeah, and I need to...
Hello everybody and welcome to the qualifying for the Formula 3 Spanish Grand Prix. And fingers crossed everything's actually on, because I just had a mini panic that I didn't start the stream. So it's all set then for this one. We've been around, what, 24 minutes since the end of Formula 1's practice session. The entire team have been in the commentary box setting up OBS files for the remainder of the weekend. Alongside me in the commentary box is Omi and Jess. Jess, you're leading Formula 3, the 2 races, so this is practically just a waste of time for me. I could just leave you in charge. You've got the call of the races tomorrow.
Yes, hello. I've started off my day not very nicely like you. I had tech issues with MS Teams as well, so
oh, no.
yeah, I've been having. Basically, I was trying to get into a Teams call and it didn't recognise any of the devices, so I had to reboot and I joined the meeting 7 minutes late. But apart from that, looking forward to F3. New layout towards the final part of the circuit, which should make things interesting for racing as well. Interesting practice session as well. Threat of rain tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting. It's not gonna be the same Spanish Grand Prix as we're used to, but we've got qualifying to sort out first.
Qualifying is going to be coming up shortly as well. In fact, I think in just about 30 seconds time we'll be handing over. So Omi, a quick word from you. What are you looking forward to into this session? Who's going to be our co-com in the Grand Prix later? I think you might run out of time there, so I think we're going to have to throw over. No, you've got 30 seconds, go on.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Formula 3 qualifying. I'm hoping for a prima pole, but it's going to be really, really interesting, so I'm really looking forward to this.
Do you know, that's amazing. Well done. You've got it done completely in time. Here it comes then. It's the Formula 3 session, and it's qualifying coming up now. Clouds have drawn over here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya in Spain. We are all set for FIA Formula 3's Championship, the 5th round of the challenge as well. Technically, it's round 4 in Catalunya as well. We're around about 90 seconds away from the start of the action as well. And, well, track temperature now at 29.8 degrees. Air temperature is at 22 degrees, 62% humidity. It's dry for now. Alongside me is Jess and Omi. And Jess, as I said earlier, leading our coverage this weekend on Formula 3. I'll step away for the races. You get that. This could be quite exciting. A dry to wet quali means I think we're going to see a lot of action in the first 5 minutes.
I think people have got to get their laps in quite quickly at this moment in time as well. But we did see Taylor Barnard go fast in the practice session this morning. And it was Kai Collette that was a few hundreds down, quite literally in P2, and Dino Benjovic in P3. So those were really going to be the main 2 contenders as well. We did have a red flag, which was caused by, I think, Pietro Winsky. It was at turn 9. So that wasn't good. I think that was only 1 red flag as well. But apart from that, I think we could see a mixed up grid because of what we saw in the qualifying later on. So should be a good one. And we'll see if the guy who topped the practice, Taylor, will be able to do it again in qualifying.
Green light at the end of the pit lane, away we go. A few little smokes there as well. I wonder if that's coming from Paul Aron. We saw him having a bit of a smoke this morning in practice. Look how slowly they're going out there as well. Nobody wants to dirty up their tyres and no one wants to give up track position as well. Omi's alongside as well, our co-commentator for the race. He's come up from the pit lane to the commentary box for this session as well. And Omi, fingers crossed, we're going to be having a very fun session because everyone's heading out there, brand new tyres, but slipping and sliding is Formula 3's way, isn't it? To have multiple red flags coming into the race.
Yeah, I think we could easily see some red flags here, and these opening minutes will be crucial because we don't know, the rain might start hitting randomly, so it's going to be a very interesting session. But I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't hit for this session because we want the action all the way till the end. So, but this is going to be great, and I'm hoping for a prima pole. Barnard looking obviously very, very quick. Beganovic also in there as well. So it's going to be hopefully a great session.
Fingers crossed as they head out onto the circuit then. By the way, fingers crossed, tomorrow you won't notice any difference. Jess will be streaming and she'll be watching RTV pictures as well as the audio as well. So it won't be too much, should be Jess in the commentary box. Cynthia will be here as always as well. And we'll figure out later what is going to happen as Fornaroli trying to go right round the outside there of 10th as well. Of Franco Colapinto. I think the MP is ahead of him as well. Trying to have a look into it. So getting a bit messy out there at the start of this session as the 2 Tridents tripping over each other. Colapinto really holding the pack up as well. Love this section of track as well. What do you reckon, Jess, then? First time I've had you on today as well because you left work very kindly. Your team let you go at, what was it, 1 p.m? So what have you made then of the new Barcelona circuit, or the old Barcelona circuit, really?
Well, because it was in 2004, we were last here at the old Barcelona circuit. Well, new Barcelona circuit now because we're using that. And to be honest, I prefer the chicane gone. It's very, very fast as well with the cars like zoom past and stuff like that. So it's so much better. Hopefully more overtakes, and it usually was used for testing in some series. So some drivers do know this track very well, but certain drivers haven't used this track very well either. So it should be interesting. Obviously we've got 27 minutes left. There's pretty much every single driver is going out on circuit for their qualifying time. You can tell it's a bit overcast right now. There's people still warming their tyres, and I think there'll be a few people doing banker laps first to get used to the track as well. So we got, I think, 2 of the same team running side by side, the number 6 and number 4 as well. Could use some slipstream later on in the lap as well, heading especially towards the back straight. But we'll see what they can do. Not proper laps yet. Pretty much we'll see proper laps in the next lap or 2 before it gets potentially wet.
Yeah, Gerlev in the 6, following Forlaroli in the 4 as well. Here is Leonardo Forlaroli in the Trident. Just had a quick look. Severe weather has been issued at Montmello as well, which is where this race takes part in Barcelona. Moderate rain warning until 21:59 Saturday 3rd of June, and an additional alert for a thunderstorm warning as well until tomorrow. Tomorrow we got a 20% chance of rain during the F2 sprint race. The F3 feature looks dry, but the clouds are bubbling around here, and a few of the fans have decided, okay, we're going to go in and go get some lunch from some of the experts here as well. I'm seeing a few people with ponchos and umbrellas getting prepared out there, Jess. So they're all out there now on their second warm-up lap, and it looks like at the start of a Grand Prix, they're going 3 wide in towards turn 10. Looking insane.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I remember that was changed. Yes, that was changed last year, if you remember as well. It's like a
Mini.
race. It's like Monza.
Gabriel Mini getting forced off the track there by one of the Red Bull liveries as well. This is getting a little bit insane now. This is like Monza, and race control don't like this type of thing. They will call you in and red flag the session unless they start behaving. So they need to get accelerating. They need to start pushing it, and this is what happened. This is Gabriel Mini. Watch now. So it's the 16 he's looking at as well. That's Luke Browning who's ahead. He goes on the inside, and it's the 14 who forces him off the circuit as well. So judging by that, Sebastian Montoya. Well, Montoya just got a black flag in Monaco as well, and here's on the radio.
Yeah, look at this. And it was Sebastian.
Oh, Montoya putting him on. Well, that's a very Montoya thing to do, really. Whether it's like father, like son, isn't it, Jess? We remember Montoya racing as well. And he was always one to get up there and do the slipstream and put you in an uncomfortable position, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was always quite odd, to be honest, as well, with their interesting tactics. But they got to have a gentleman's agreement, because otherwise there's no way they're going to get lapped in at this rate. And there's going to be probably a few rivalries out on the circuit as well. So, yeah, we've got Bortetto. I need to actually go and practice these name pronunciations before tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm going to be like a complete fool. But he's going to be the first man to set a lap time in the number 5. Colapinto, the number 10, has just set his personal best sets time. Purple set to 2, so he's improved on that time compared to everybody else. We've got Uni that's crossed the line. Cohen, Gray's up to the line. Boratello, here he comes up to the line. Is it going to be fastest? Yes, it is. 128.7. Colapinto is heading towards the final corner now. Do we get an actual shot of the final corner? Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Not quite, just a start-finish straight. But anyway, he comes up to the line and he goes fast. 128.7. We got Martini is second position. For Nolly, going through past turn 11 and 12. And you can see, it just looks so much better.
Yeah, clean.
With the speed as well. We're used to seeing this, obviously, in FP1 in the F1, but this is where they push the limit. 128.5, 2/10 quicker.
Brilliant.
That, I have to say, is pretty good from, as my timings are not updated for some weird reason.
Leonardo Forlaroli.
No, it is. There we go. Colapinto is in second. No, he's not.
Saucy.
Well, Saucy is now second.
So they're all changing quickly. Here's Paul Aron as well, coming in the last 2 corners. Proper sweeping now as well, back to how it used to be. They can just return the other side to the old pit entrance as well and put grass on it. We don't need it anymore. Sullivan goes third. Paul Aron goes to P1 in the Prema. 128.369. The man who started third at the Monaco Grand Prix is now on provisional pole for the feature race on Sunday. Remember, if you're new here to qualify, this qualifying session sets the grid for the feature race, and the top 11 will then rotate in order to give us the grid for tomorrow's race. Sorry, the top 12 rotates to give us the grid for tomorrow. It's the top 11 for Formula 2, isn't it? This is Gabriel Mini at 7 and 8. Turns in. Rhea loses. Oh, it jumps over the curbs a little bit. Not nice. Not nice.
No, it looked very loose from that. Oh!
Yeah, that's a rumble strips of Bortoletto. And look, Omi, look at the rear suspension top vibrating massively. And here's Carl Collette.
Yeah, is he gonna over the curve as well? Yeah, he is. And a lot of cars trying to find time, but just running massively wide. But these could be crucial minutes, and you can see there the number 2 as well, pushing on of Dino Beganovic, currently in 3rd position. Not pushing on, I should say, but yeah, Prema, they're going to be hoping for another good race, as also Fornaroli also in second. So this is basically going to come down, I think, to whoever can find the best of the circuit. But the question is the rain going to come? That could cause some issues.
Yeah, rain's in the air, isn't it? Going to be very alarmed about that. Fingers crossed it's going to be an okay session as they continue to push. Taylor Barnard's coming through then into pit lane. That's a good point, actually. I didn't think of that. No, I shouldn't need it. I'm just panicking over here about tomorrow and everything. Saturday is busier than Sunday. Can you believe it?
Yes.
Such a bad day tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it at all. Sunday is actually quite nice compared to everything else.
Yeah, I think the main thing is you have to get up early, like
Yeah.
at 1 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Whose idea was it to put these races on? I'm yawning now.
FIA. Well, for most series this weekend, FIA.
I really, as I said, it's Formula 1, Formula 2, Formula 3, Formula E, British Touring Car Championship and IndyCar on the same weekend. Just give me a break. That's all I
You already
ask.
answered that yourself, Josh.
Yeah, I don't get a break. I never
Someone
get a break.
who wanted to avoid Le Mans next week and kill me.
Yeah,
Josh Roberts, 2023 commentators chat.
yeah. To be fair, I would rather do Le Mans. To be fair, I think Le Mans is going to hurt this year as well more because I'm not feeling up to it. Usually I'm pumped and ready for it, but I feel after it, because it's usually there's a 3-week gap, not a 2-week gap between the Indy 500 and Le Mans. So I'm still cream crackered from IndyCar from the 500 week. I tell you what though, Jess, I'm just glad there's no PSGL at the moment because
Yes, I'm so glad there's no PSGL. All my league races as a driver is done. I had my last one last night,
Yeah.
so I've just got one. Well, technically one commentary, but it's not. It's kind of like a clip book roll tomorrow evening, and then I got one commentary on Friday, and then that's it. That's me done for F1 22. So then I could just concentrate on this for a bit until the new game is out. 16th of June.
I don't.
Yeah.
Long to wait.
We all
don't-
kind of need a break, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do.
I don't like
I don't even
how-
know when PSGL starts, so don't ask me on that.
Well, I don't like how Connor keeps saying 3 weeks and then 2 weeks. I was like, what are you planning? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, hang on. Why do we want it that?
We
I
won't-
don't get it.
We won't be back until towards the end of July, will we? Because we've got to get everyone used to the new game, get everyone used to the new format. I don't think we're back until
I haven't
July.
even sorted out the placements yet for PSGL. Give me
Yeah.
strength.
Yeah. I mean, I'm staying, obviously. I'm not going anywhere. Richie, on the other hand, is staying. That's going to be a lot of fun, actually, next year. We're both looking forward to it, but we both agree we need a rest. Because me and Richie have sort of become George with his schedule. We're everywhere. George used to be everywhere with F1 Esports. Now he's cut back to just PSGL and the Creator Series. But we're everywhere. Me and Richie are on PSGL. We do WOR sometimes together. CTC, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
CTC. I was trying to think of something else, but yeah.
Then
Yeah,
he-
I just got PSGL at the moment, but for F1 23 without my other commitments. Yeah.
Battle away with each other, one of them being Zach O'Sullivan in the blue Williams colours. Two drivers, all three drivers in the Prema team, one of 10 F1 juniors that we have. 5 different F1 teams with drivers on this grid. Really fantastic to see as they make their way down the hill now towards turn number 10, just building up the momentum. And Billy, as a former driver yourself, talk us through the process we are currently seeing from the drivers here. It's just a case of getting those tyres up to temperature.
Yeah, so process of getting everything up to temperature, really. Luckily, they've done that first run, so normally the brakes will hold a lot of residual heat, so that will help them to bring this second set of tyres up to temperature. But yeah, at the minute it's all about just getting the car in the right window so that when you put your foot down out of 14 and you start your flying lap, everything is in the right window. When you get to the braking zone, you know, the tyres are up to temperature, the brakes are on point, so you can be confident when you get to that first braking zone and really attack the lap.
Yeah, we're seeing the drivers just going on to a second warm-up lap. Well, here we can see Paul Laron is on your screen. He knows it's been a bit of a challenge stepping up to F3, as it is for any driver, and we spoke to him about that a little earlier.
Definitely Formula 3 is a...
Well, we'll find out what he had to say a little bit later. He's clearly busy right now on a warm-up lap for qualifying the Mercedes Junior. Makes his way round turn number 4 then, and in towards turn number 5. I think he's ready to speak to us now. Let's go and find out the challenges of F3 with Paul Laron.
Definitely Formula 3 is a step up from Formula 4, from the regional championship and karting. I mean, you're arriving here, you're together with the big boys, Formula 1. Obviously only 45 minutes of practice, which is very little. Then you need to be fully on it in qualifying. You only basically have 1 or 2 laps where you have a chance to put in the time. So definitely it is challenging, and probably the most challenging championship I've ever done in my life. But I think it's needed because, you know, to be a driver capable of driving in Formula 1 and performing well, you need to develop early on at a young age, and I think Formula 3 provides that opportunity for us.
Good to hear from Paul Laron there, Billy, about those challenges of Formula 3. And talking about challenges of a qualifying session like this, you have to be ready to go. And if you're half a second off the pace, you could find yourself 20 places down the grid. As he said, one of the most difficult championships in the world.
Yeah, Formula 3, 30 cars on the grid, high-level competition, you know, limited running. You know, you get a 45-minute practice, and then you're straight into the critical part of your weekend in qualifying. So yeah, it makes a huge difference. Drivers have got to be quick to the mark when it comes to finding performance. We're on board here with Franco Colapinto, and he set a very reasonable first sector, about 5 thousandths of a second off of the personal best in that sector so far. So this is a strong start to the lap for him.
It is. So he is improving. Gregoire Saucy is improving. Johnny Edgar's improving. Caleb Frederick improving. Ollie Gray, we haven't spoken much about the young British driver. He's improving as well. He's currently down in 25th, as is Edo Cohen as well. So we'll keep an eye on all these times coming in now.
And the times are coming in. Colapinto's middle sector looking quite quick. Sorry about that. I had a phone call from the person who's printing out my notes. So thank you very much as well. Anyway, they come back through. Colapinto flying in then with the middle sector. I hope I didn't cut you off, Jess. I know you were talking and then you ended. Mute.
I think you did cut me off, but then I heard
Sorry.
Christopher Harvey, so I was like, I think I should shut up now.
Sorry, Jess. Please do continue. I tried to wait till the
I
match
forgot what I was going to say anyway, so...
Sorry about
yeah,
that.
you put me up. No, it's fine. It was an important call. Like, it's notes, for goodness sake, which I still need to do for tomorrow.
I shall send you
you're
them.
way ahead of me.
I'll send you them, don't worry. Let's see. Colapinto, Farm Bortoletto, Saucy, Zach O'Sullivan up into 3rd position. And then as well, look at Paul Laron coming out the last corner. He's 4th at the moment. He's going to drop down to 5th. Does he improve at the timing screen? No. Yes! Paul Laron goes fastest. 1:28, 1:67. He's 66 thousandths then. Colapinto. Marty, 1:28.018 as well. Great time, Omi.
Yeah, great time. Beganovic also to 4th as well. And then you have Montoya also pushing on with the fastest first sector as well. About to see what the second sector is. Still up on Marty, not the fastest, but still up marginally. So this is going to be close, and it's all going to come down now to the 3rd part of the lap.
Swings and roundabouts in this new final sector as well. Pushing as hard as you can. Cloud covers mean the track temperature's now at 31.8 degrees. Montoya towards the line, Jesse should be able to go at least top 4.
Yeah, it looks good for him so far up to the line. P2! Look at that time!
He's 62 thousandths off the pace of Jose Maria Marti. And look at that, Taylor Barnard improving from this morning as well, but stays only in 3rd position, but he's got faster times there as well. Oh, this is looking fantastic.
Interesting stat, Montoya's got the fastest first sector, Taylor Barnard fastest final sector. I don't know who's got fastest middle sector, it's not telling me that at the moment.
No, it's not telling me either. I can't see it on the best sector 2 times to put it in the commentary box, which is odd. I think the timing screen's still set up for IndyCar, you know.
Yeah, it's weird. I had to remove certain things because it was saying, you know, I had to get rid of certain things for now. But yeah,
Timing screens are nightmares as well. But
they are. But I've got it pretty much sorted apart from the lap count. I think that's the only thing I need to sort for F3. BTTC is another story. I'll sort that out later.
instant
I
involvement.
conferred that.
Parapinton 2 slows under investigation.
Thank you, Omi.
Oh, what for?
Impeding.
Oh, I hope you get a replay of that.
Yeah, the lap counter's funny, Jess, with F3 and F2. How do I put this?
Because laps completed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Instead of counting down.
It counts up after they've been completed. So you've completed one lap of the 23. It's a weird system. It won't seem to work. I don't know why. But
oh well.
Yeah,
we'll
I
make
will.
it work.
exactly, yeah. We'll get it all sorted and all done and dusted as well.
Now, we got 10 minutes to go. Let's get early predictions. Who do you think's going to get pole for the feature race?
I'm sticking with my guns and saying Paul Aron. I said it this morning as well. What do you think, Omi?
I'm sticking with Bortoletto. Also, didn't you say Dina Beganovic? I can't even remember now.
Was that Bogdanovic?
We did. We saw him earlier on do a lap. He's P6.
Maybe Bogdanovic, yeah. Yeah, that's a possible.
I'm unsure what you said. It was one of the Primus, but I thought it was Beganovic.
Paul Aron's there as well. Josh T's in the pits.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Josh?
Well, it's going to be close between Marty and Montoya, but
Yeah.
anyone in the top 5 could take it.
Jess, have you worked out that tweet dex there too?
I can't find that.
Right, okay. I thought not, because I was just looking down at the timing screen and I thought, did just Jess know that the...
I know it's there because I've seen all the streams, but I can't
Yeah,
find
it's-
out what it is. But
it's-
again, we'll figure it out
yeah.
later. It's fine.
It's on a HDMI stream. I shall sort it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So I'll just do it via window capture. Oh, that's
Yeah.
all right then.
Yeah.
I'll sort that out after this. It's fine.
Because
Okay.
you've got the login for JB Motorsports, so we'll get that sorted.
Yeah, we already sorted it anyway. I put JB Motorsports on my tweet deck.
Oh, perfect. Because we use hashtag F3 and hashtag Spanish GP.
Yeah, I used tweet deck before. It's fine. So I
love
could just.
great. I love
Yeah,
Twitter.
I know how to set that up. It's easy. So, anyway.
I think we should get
Look at that.
we should get the YouTube chat involved in our graphics on PSGL somehow. I think that'd be fun.
That will be good, especially I think during like the in-betweeny bits.
Yes, yeah. So that it's just not me and Richie or you,
George and Jack.
George and Jack.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, because my CoCom is now moving over to PC, so I have no CoCom next season at the moment.
I could double up. You're yeah, I could actually double up.
Now I'm gonna probably get like one of the F2 or the F3 commentators to
On
join me.
on the PS side, I might just
on the
just
PS side, yeah.
yeah. Just do all like watches.
Because on PC, me running the game, it lags a lot, so I'm sticking
Yeah.
to console. Until I get a new PC, which will probably be never.
Yeah, I'm in a similar boat. I can do the commentary, but yeah, now that Richard can actually screen share, it makes it life a lot easier for us.
Yeah, you can share a screen, yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool as well. I think he's back for FP2
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think he's in.
with Omi.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, we're all just sort of. Today, I can't wait until it's just like over and nicely done and dusted. Yeah. Megan's.
Oh, this weekend, you mean?
Just today, I want to go to bed. So I'm tired. I'm fighting. I'm fighting.
I had
myself
to
along.
work.
Oh,
and I was
God.
in back-to-back meetings. It was.
It's not nice, is it?
No.
I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm not ready. I don't know how I'm going to deal with Le Mans. Let's stop talking for a second because there's an.
Well, we got interviews.
So here qualifying
Follow
will
early.
be very important because here is difficult to overtake, and I mean I work a lot with my engineer on the simulator to improve my tire management in race pace and my driving in quali sim. And I was very happy about my performance on the sim. So now I'm gonna also work in these days, watch every data from last year's.
Follow early there as well, currently running in 8th position. But yeah, to be honest with you, Jess, I just want this whole weekend to be done because it is going.
So do I.
It's going to be a pain in the behind, isn't it? As well, that's what I'm wondering. If it wasn't
Like,
yeah,
like with PSGO and stuff, it's fun because we only do like one stream. We don't have to worry about other streams. Well, I do because I'm head of comms, but people don't have to commentate other streams. It's great. And for those of you that don't know, Omi's moving to PC, as I found out last week.
Yes.
That's gonna be fun. Looking forward to that.
So where will I put Omi next season?
I'd say he's ready F3. Shove him in F3. F3. I think.
There's no space.
Hang on, I've got another interview. I'll say that in a second. Hang on.
That is.
I really do. Obviously, it's the
Marty.
old layout, you could say, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it brings a lot of excitement to the track. Obviously, the track itself is already really fast and flowing, but I think with the addition of the last corner being so quick now and the second to last corner being easily flat in qualifying, it's going to bring a lot to the racing. I think we may see many more overtakes, which is obviously really good for the spectator and for us, but obviously as well it helps us have some more fun. And to be honest, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think in the test as well, it was one of my strengths, so I can't complain about it. So yeah, hopefully we have a good weekend, and hopefully this new layout proves to be as good as it looks.
Yeah, wasn't F3 last year, Jess, having numerous problems where not all the streams were on the week or so?
Yeah, like it started really late. Like there was one minute when they started doing the formation up, or there was no commentary at the start.
Yeah.
It was like, I was watching F3 with my dad, and I was just like, what the hell's going on there? But we got Paula on. Someone's picked for Paul, who's on a lap now.
This should be good. 4 minutes to go. 2 more hits as well.
No rain at the moment. No rain.
That was
Hopefully
weird.
it stays away.
He took his hand off the wheel as well to adjust the brake bias at the bottom. You never normally do that in a Formula 3 car. So Aaron's really beginning to push hard.
How could he change brake bias like when you got your hands on the wheel? I can't even do that on the game. I have to keep it as it is. I've seen other esports drivers do it.
I've been playing R Factor this past few days, the original R Factor, because Chris from EERC sent me the download link, and I got it all working as well. So I've been playing that and enjoying it, but with the steering wheel. And I can't do it all. It's like I was trying to navigate to the pit lane, and that's just moving your hand across the wheel and pressing a button. And I couldn't do it. I kept changing the camera angles and everything. It was a mess. I don't know if the servers are still up for the original R Factor, but that is something I think the whole team should get on, and we'll have a race on it.
Oh, I'll be rubbish. Oh, Marty, purple first sector by one. He's matched Leonardo's first sector exactly.
Yeah, he has actually. He's coming through.
But here comes Paul first up to the line. I don't think it's going to be fastest, but it's going to be a good lap anyway.
Oh, it is!
127.9!
Oh,
and
Beganovic!
Beganovic. Watch Marty.
Marty up to the line. I think it's going to be a 27.8, you know.
27.5!
Wow!
Marty on provisional pole. Beganovic is second, and on third. Boloroli, Montoya, Saucy goes sixth. But Marty, like he did in the Monaco Grand Prix, back on P1. Can he take back-to-back feature race wins?
I have to say, one thing I like about timing 71, you could set the delay.
Yeah.
I've set the delay to 8 seconds, and it's working perfectly. So.
A second.
Colapinto second, yeah. 2 tenths up, 2 tenths off. My goodness me. I think Marty's got pole,
Marty, team radio.
That was a nice lap.
Barnard second, 2 minutes to go. There's still time to improve, and Gabriel Mini is fast in the first 2 sectors.
He's got to find a miraculous amount of time
Oh,
no, that's
a mess up the last corner. Twitch the rear wheel. Gabriel Mini 5th. Boyer.
That was a few times lost, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
It was just too much, wasn't it? It just got on the curb and he just spat it. I thought he was going to go to the gravel, to be fair. Browning's 12th.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's it. I can't see anybody setting new faster lap times because it's going to take a while to get round. But 1:27, that's a remarkably good time.
So, is it top 10 that get reversed?
Top
For the sprint?
12.
Top 12, so it will be at the moment Luke Browning on pole, Gregoire Saucy P2.
That's for the sprint
Wow.
tomorrow. Yeah. Formula One is to trial the ATA and qualifying rule change at the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Oh, is it a different tyres per session? No, it's not that, is it?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, hards Q1, mediums Q2, soft C3.
So like what they did in the sprint shootout?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did medium, soft. But I guess they're doing hard, medium, soft now, right?
No, they did hard, medium, soft in Baku.
Did they?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Actually, no, Omi was right.
Apparently, reversed qualifying format, which is the alternate tyre allocation. Let's listen to some radio, Marty.
Is that Paul?
Yeah, it's me.
Come on! My God, man! What a lap! Oh my God, I even had a mistake in T10. Oh. Oh my God, thank you so much, guys. The corner was so nice to drive. Oh my God.
Check it out.
Thank you so much. Come on! Let's go get it on Sunday.
He thinks he's got pole, but I think no one's gonna
Oh!
top that, to be honest. What?
Gabriel Mini has had his lap time deleted for track limits.
Oh.
Well, that was final corner. That looked like an obvious track limit violation. I'm sorry.
Turn 14, yep, you're absolutely right, Jess. At New Holland. So,
Yes.
no one else is improving. I'm looking at the timing tower. It's all done. Jose Maria Marti has his second pole in a row.
Marty.
Vamos!
Quite interesting, actually, that they haven't let that Chris McCarthy's commentating on Formula 3 this weekend, despite the fact that Harry Benjamin is trackside, because he's commentating on the BBC Radio 5 live sessions this weekend.
Very odd.
I don't know. Omi, I'm going to ask you, because I know you've got all your ears around. Who was on the F1 TV commentary this morning alongside Alex Jakes?
Well, I wasn't listening to that actually, but
Oh, that's a change.
yeah, let's
Hey.
just watch. I was listening to you guys, so don't worry. I like to watch the highlights, the 10-minute highlights they upload after.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I
that's
would
the
do,
big
yeah.
snap by Mini. But yeah, I think Harry Benjamin doesn't like to do BBC and F3 on the same week, and that was the issue last year, where you saw Chris jump in. So, if Harry was to do F1 permanently, I don't think he'd do F3.
Right, so what you're saying is that there are jobs available here.
One of us should take it.
Let's hear from Bernard.
Fantastic performance.
Good job. Well, hey, let's go. Good, guys. Right.
Tell you what, though, there's loads of jobs going at the moment. This morning's got jobs going. Formula 1, Formula E, got jobs going. Everyone's got jobs going.
Exactly.
I saw on Reddit, right, someone said, if I hear anyone mention Philip Schofield again, I'll cut my ears off. So, I've heard it again, so, bye. I'm off.
Well, we didn't mention Philip Schofield
By name.
in general.
No.
No. Oh, we just
You
did.
just did.
Yeah, you did. I'm staying out of it. I'm not getting involved. Back
Anyway, moving on, qualifying's done. And,
I haven't even mentioned somebody else by name either. I've been floating around.
I'm not going to mention. I know who you're talking about.
look at that. 15th and 16th teammates the exact same time.
Yeah.
Barto and Mansell, 1:28.324. Oh.
Oh.
Well, at least the teammates aren't going to be complaining a lot about that, are they? That's a fantastic time.
No.
So, what's up next? Oh, I know. It's the Formula 2.
Formula 2, which is on at 2:55. So we've got 15 minutes.
Quick time then for a packet of crisps. And the commentator's lunch. Packet of crisps. I'm going to be. Tell you what though.
Yeah.
The commentary box has been redesigned this year. Obviously, we've got more space across the latitude to stand. So when we get our table back for the Le Mans, we have kettles, we have drinks, we have foods. But do you know what I'm really excited for this year that we can have as well? We've got ramen pot noodles. I
Oh
can't
my
wait.
God!
I know. I cannot wait for that coming through. So yeah, I will obviously be taking breaks. I'm not going to be commentating the whole 24 hours. There will be breaks when obviously it's time for food and time for snacks. The amount of biscuits,
course.
the amount of biscuits that we eat in 24 hours is unbelievable. The amount of crisps as well. The commentary box looks like a bomb site after Le Mans. The
That
best.
is true.
However,
That is true.
I will say though, water. Always drink the water. And also, we've got a fridge this year because last year we had some milk and it was left out. It was a long life milk that we left out and it was fine until the morning and it wasn't very nice. So this year we've got a little cooler that we're going to plug in as well and we'll have the milk, some fresh milk in the cooler.
I don't want any milk after last week.
You're still ill. Well,
I've been sick on Monday.
you left it out for 5 hours. That's why.
Yeah, don't leave the milk for 5 hours for goodness sake.
I was fine actually. Megan, on the other hand, regretted it because after we finished, we had a full Sunday dinner, full chicken dinner. Followed then. Megan was like full after that, but I said, I want my pudding. So we had brownies with chocolate and raspberry ripple ice cream and whipped cream with chocolate sauce. Deliciously homemade sundae. It was absolutely fantastic. But I think it was well deserved after commentating 5 hours on everything else. Here's the results then. Jose Marti on pole position once again. Taylor Barnard is in second. Franco Colapinto taking third. Dino Boganovic is in fourth. Paulo on fifth. Gabriel Bortoletto is sixth. Sebastian Montoya seventh. Marie Boyer is in eighth. Leonardo Foloroli is ninth. Gregoire Saucy rounding out the top 10. Luke Browning is in 11th position as well, followed then by Zach O'Sullivan. Oliver Goleth 13th. Nikita Bedrid 14th. Hugh Barter is 15th. Christian Mansell 16th. Johnny Edgar is 17th. Gabriel Mini 18th. Nicola Tusolo 19th. And Kai Collette 20th. Caleb Frederick is 21st. Tommy Smith is 22nd. Oliver Gray 23rd. Rafaela Villagomez 24th. Underperforming a lot this weekend for Villagomez. Alessandro Garcia is 25th. Peter Wisnicki is 26th. Sophia Fleurs 27th. Roberto Ferra 28th. Ida Curran 29th. And Hunter Yarni down in 30th position. The top field separated by 2.129 seconds as well. Closing thoughts then from F3's quali. Jess, what did you make of it? You'll be leading us into tomorrow's racing as well. What did you make of it?
Well, I was expecting it to be dry to wet and we didn't get any of that and it's brightening up. But a very good qualifying from Marty. And Taylor was just so close of getting pole, but Marty pulled it out of the bag on the final lap. I have to say, his first sector was absolutely incredible. I mean, his lap was good in general, actually. So, obviously, we won't see what they could do until the feature race, but we've got the likes of Luke Browning, Gregoire Saucy in there, Formarelli in there, Montoya could be up there in the sprint race tomorrow. Should be an interesting one, I think. They're going to avoid the rain as well. So, first one to race the final, no final chicane, which should be interesting. Hope that they won't get caught up by it.
Omi, what about you?
Yeah, great qualifying. The race will be even better. I'm expecting a lot of action there. I'm expecting a tiny bit of contact as well, but hopefully it's going to be a great race. And the weather will also be interesting because, you know, the weather forecast changes all the time. But, yeah, so if it was to rain, then it would also cause chaos. But I think the drive will also have some great racing now. You can get a good slipstream coming out of the penultimate and last corner, and then challenge all the way on the run down towards Turn 1. So I'm really looking forward to it. It is going to be a great race. And I might just be back here in the pits tomorrow. It depends if Jess has the...
oh yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, what is it? Video, non-video?
She will.
I actually showed that to Josh, so technically yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'll be. You'll hear me tomorrow. Okay, you'll hear me at some point tomorrow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the race though.
And Josh in the pit lane at the moment. What do you make of that quali?
Yep. No red flags, which is surprising because it is Formula 3 at the end of the day. But we like smooth
Yeah, all
here.
good.
We like smooth, but we've got F2 coming up very soon because it's very quick succession. F3 quali, straight into F2 quali, straight into F1 FP2.
Well,
And then IndyCar later.
Yeah. And then I go sleepy beeps and don't do IndyCar because that's going to be on IndyCar radio as well with the timing screen.
Oh yeah,
operational.
good point. Yeah.
Megan will be pressing the record for that, hopefully, all working well. Okay, so I'm going to now do a Harry Benjamin, actually. Or is it more of a Jack Nicholls commentating on the practice and qualifying sessions and leaving for
Oh
the races?
God, you mentioned the person that I didn't want to mention.
Well, is it more that I'm now leaving mid-weekend because I'm now done with Formula 3 until... Where are we next for it? Austria. Wow, months.
Austria, yeah.
Yeah, months.
Austria and Silverstone.
Yeah, I'll be back for those two, obviously. But Jess, you've got the call now for the F3 sprint and feature. While I go
I have the power.
You do, yeah. And I'm off. I'm off now to go do Formula E as well. But I'll stay with Formula 2, obviously. But with the F3, now goes to Jess. So thanks, Jess. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Josh. For Formula 3, I will see you in Austria. Jess and the gang will see you tomorrow for the sprint race as well. Next up, though, the series I'm sticking with all throughout the weekend is Formula 2. That qualifying is up shortly. Bye-bye.